Guys, welcome to another edition of Bells and Whistles Sport in association of Reginald's and Reg31. It's your boy Nando. I'm here with Jermaine. I'm here with Deen. Guys, big topic throughout the whole week. Obviously, the big loss, AJ to Ruiz. But obviously, there's been some rumours around this fight. Concussion, panic attacks. Take nothing away from Ruiz. I'll start off with you, Deen. What do you think actually happened? Was Ruiz just too good for him? Or was there something there?
From my opinion, he underestimated Ruiz. Talking about a guy who's had over 100 amateur fights. I think he's had like 5 losses, I think. He's got good pedigree. He was fighting, this guy when he was 7 years old, he was fighting kids older than 12, 13 years old because he was that good. I think he was the captain of the Mexican amateur team as well. He's got good pedigree. When they announced the fight, I actually thought good on Matchroom because they got someone better than Miller. Ruiz is better than Miller. I don't care what anyone says. Miller didn't deserve that shot. He just opened his mouth and he got the shot. That's why it happened. But as for Ruiz, solid amateur. Only lost once as a pro. If you've seen the fight of him and Joseph Parker threw leather at him. Couldn't get rid of him. So yeah. And I think he got robbed that night as well in New Zealand. So in my honest opinion, I think AJ, Matchroom, The Zone, everyone underestimated Ruiz, and they paid for it. To be honest with you, that they paid for it on the night.
I totally agree about the night in New Zealand. I actually think Ruiz won that fight as well. Jay, what do you think? We were together when we watched that fight. Obviously, it was a massive shock. What went wrong for AJ?
Everything that night, everything. Obviously, I didn't know. I could tell something was wrong from when it took a long delay for him to come out into the ring.
And they said that apparently that was due to panic attacks. Do you believe that?
Yeah. At first, I thought it was a bit of disrespect. Obviously, you make a man wait that long to come out. Obviously, you're a champion. Now you're taking your time coming out. I thought it was a bit of disrespect, but obviously, it could have been panic attacks.
Mind games,
it does mind games as well. Yeah.
Champions do that to other fighters. They take their time on purpose. Nazim used to do it. Nazim used to do the whole show before he got in the ring, and so it's just mind games. Get into your opponent's mind, get them unsteady. I think that's what happened probably.
I thought it was weird because the camera was like on his locker room, security outside. I thought we were watching WCW for Goldberg to come out, but the rumors are it was due to panic attacks. I don't know what to believe, to be honest. For me, AJ didn't look really right from the moment he was in the ring, from the moment he even started. The moment he dropped Ruiz, I thought, here we go again, same old AJ, 1-2 round win. But then...
Even when he dropped him, it didn't look too convincing. You dropped him, and then I thought, he's probably going to go for the kill. But it's that's a fact what Ruiz wanted. He walked straight into the pit. Because when he dived in thinking, I'm going to get this guy early, and he just walked straight into a shot and then clipped him, and that was it, mate. There's Bambi legs all over the place.
The thing is, when Ruiz went down, he was clear-eyed. His eyes were clear. He was fine. And then Joshua just tried to steamroll him. That's where I think he made a mistake. Maybe he should take his time.
Yeah. But do you guys think it's unfair that after one loss, all of a sudden AJ's finish, retire, sack your coach, and all this, come on. I don't think is it safe to say? Is it safe to say that Andy Ruiz is a better fighter than
all these opponents?
Maybe, but a better fighter than Buster Douglas when he beat Mike Tyson.
No chance. Buster Douglas.
Do you not think this was a bigger shock than the Tyson one?
No chance. I don't know where he was. I don't know if you were there that night. I was there that night when he went to Tokyo and he lost. That was massive. Trust me, that was massive. Nothing could beat that. No one expected Tyson to lose, and to lose the way he did. I mean, but Tyson won that fight. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, I don't think it was as big as Tyson done.
But do you think it's unfair that everyone's jumping on AJ now? To be honest, I don't think it's AJ's fault. I think that all the blame goes to Eddie Hearn and to his team.
Yeah, I agree in respect that this is what happens when you pick a guy like Miller who don't deserve the shot. Now you can't really pick someone on a lesser level than Miller because Miller's pretty low down there anyway. So you have to pick someone who's quite decent. And
to be fair, they offered the fight to Luis Ortiz and he didn't take it.
No, Ortiz didn't win it.
I bet he wishes he did take it now.
Everybody wishes they did.
Everybody wishes, but you know what? Ortiz, well, do you know if Ortiz would have went down there and blew him away? We don't know that. Ortiz is a bit slow. I think the hand speed. I think Joshua didn't think that Ruiz would have that hand speed. Like the hand speed was just completely just threw him off. He landed so many shots in that third round. He just couldn't see the punches coming. He was getting peppered with punches. Like he couldn't see the punches coming. He rocked it. And the thing is about Ruiz, kept coming forward, putting pressure on him, backing him up against the corner, and AJ was like, "Rah, what's going on there?"
How can a man that big be, get backed up by? No offense to Ruiz, but Josh has got all the attributes. He should really be dominating fighters physically. In that instance, he shouldn't really be being backed up against the ropes. So I think maybe there was something wrong happening before the fight. I'm not sure, but
I think also is that Ruiz had the answer for everything Joshua threw at him. He counted every punch, pretty much counted every punch, and Joshua didn't expect that. He's thinking, "Right, what's going on here?" He's getting pushed back every time. Ruiz kept coming forward, throwing shots, letting his hands go. I don't think he knew the volume of punches that you'll be expecting that night, and he was taken back by it.
The one thing that annoys me about this week is everybody on social media are all going after AJ, again, saying he's finished, sack your manager, you don't deserve your coach, you don't deserve a rematch, blah, 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 blah. The one thing that no one has mentioned is, let's say before this fight, AJ had a concussion. Let's say they never found that doping in Miller's blood. What would have happened if someone like Miller hit AJ? Ruiz ain't a hard hitter, you know. Don't be fooled by that stupid video online when he hits the punching machine. That punching machine was some dead punching machine. There's no way I'm going to believe Andy Ruiz hits harder than AJ. No way in hell. But if Miller was the one that banged him, it could have been worse for AJ.
You know what? You're right. Because when McLennan fought Ben, yeah, I think during sparring, he was sparring with heavyweights, and he took a lot of shots to the head. And it wasn't really spoken about. And then when he fought Ben, you all know what happened.
Yeah.
He got concussed, and the guy was never the same again. So this kind of stuff is dangerous.
And it affected Ben as well.
Yeah, it affected Ben. Yeah, but Ben didn't know himself that this guy was sparring with heavyweights before the fight. So I can't imagine that AJ can have concussion and no one will know about it and still allow the fight to go ahead. I know there's a lot of money at stake, but.
What do you guys think of the whole after the fight? Because you guys didn't realize it, and I was the one that pointed it out. His dad swang for Eddie Hearn, bruv.
Yeah.
And the rumors is that he said to him, "We told you to stop the fight. We told you to not go through with it." And you can hear it clearly. AJ saying, "No, Dad, I chose to fight. They didn't make me do it." So surely there's got to be something there.
Yeah, that's the sticking point for me. That maybe that alludes to something happening before.
Yeah, maybe a panic attack. I think maybe it might not have been concussion, it might have been a panic attack.
How can you have a panic attack though? The guys fought in front of 90,000 people at Wembley.
I believe that as well, yeah.
90,000 people at Wembley.
Different weather, different country, different time zone. We don't know. Again, you got to eat different foods. We don't know what.
Maybe the concussion caused the panic attack.
Yeah. Maybe we don't know what it is, but obviously something wasn't right. But I'm not going to be like saying, I'm not going to take credit away from Ruiz. Ruiz boxed well.
He did. Nothing taken away from him.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I think Joshua struggles with a smaller man.
Like Povetkin.
Yeah, but like Povetkin, someone who comes forward, lets his hands go, attack him. He struggles against a smaller fighter. He's proving it.
Joshua's a good inside fighter. I don't know if you noticed, Joshua's a very good inside fighter. He can let his hands go. So if you're fighting a smaller guys usually going to tend to try and get in close. So it's so.
I found it weird that he said to his coach after the second round, "What should I do?"
He goes, "Ask what round as well," and he asked what round.
Yeah. And what should I do? So that's where the alarm bells. Now,
why am I feeling like this?
Yeah.
That's strange. That is strange. Why would you say that? I've never heard a fighter say that. Why am I feeling like this?
Yeah.
I know you're.
So I think there's something there that we don't know about. But obviously, big lawsuit to Eddie Hearn if they found out that they made his fighter go through with it. Simple as that.
Let's imagine that there was a concussion or he did get sparked out in the training. They probably thought, I don't blame them. They probably thought, okay, we can still blow this guy away. 1 or 2 rounds, can't touch us. We can hit him, get the job done early. So maybe that's the reason why the fight went.
The rumors I heard was AJ's whole team said we got to pull him out. His dad, his best friend, who's his right hand man. The only person that said let's go ahead with it was Eddie Hearn. Not even his coach. Yeah,
so I'm not surprised by that. Apparently, I heard that Eddie Hearn just before the fight, Dad was saying, pull him out, ideas like that. We're here, we're at Madison Square Gardens. He's just about to make his ring walk. He's got to go out there, but he can't call the fight off.
I'm saying, and AJ said I'm going out there apparently. But despite all of that, look, we've got the rematch coming up. Let's say no concussion. We'll see who the better man is. I'm hearing here in London. I don't think AJ deserves. We want to be. We want it here because we want to go to that fight. But I think Andy Ruiz deserves it to be in Mexico.
Yeah, I think it'll either be in Mexico or in the States.
Yeah.
I can't see it being here now. Yeah. And be honest, another thing is where would it be? For me, that can't be a stadium fight. Like, I think Joshua's, I can't say his value's gone down, but you can't be fighting from Wembley, then go to MSG, and then come back to Wembley after a defeat. Like, I think you have to fight. Yeah. Maybe go back to O2.
O2, yeah.
Yeah, maybe go back to O2.
I think Joshua should go back to the US because this is all about exercising demons, right?
Yeah.
You've just lost on your debut in the US. Okay, if you beat Ruiz in Wembley, that's fine. You've beaten the guys that beat you, but there's still question marks. Can you travel? You might as well go to the US and deal with him in the US.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's it.
Okay. Moving on, guys. That same night, obviously, Callum Smith. Easy win against Hassim Dam. What's next? Like, what is the ideal? I'm hearing Billy Joe Saunders. I'm hearing Canelo. For me, I don't want to see Saunders yet. I'm going to be honest. I think it'll not blow him away, but it will be a good fight. But I want to see Smith versus Canelo. But then I'm hearing now Kovalev, despite if he beats Yard or not, they're making that 175 tournament. They want Buatsi in there. They want Callum Smith to go up. They want I think he's too big for super middleweight. I think he's too big. So what's next for Callum Smith? What do you want? Billy Joe Saunders, Triple G, or
Canelo first. For me, Canelo first. I want to see him fight Canelo. Like, test yourself against him, then go up. Test yourself against him. Like, for me, like I said, I can't see anyone beating Canelo at the moment. So if you can fight him, he could be the one to basically beat him.
For me, some people may not agree with me, Callum Smith, but the other guy I think that can beat Canelo by outboxing him is Billy Joe Saunders. That's just my opinion. I think he's a great boxer technically, and I think he's capable of doing it. Look, Khan was beating Canelo until he made that mistake and got knocked out. If Khan can do it, imagine Billy Joe Saunders, his ability, what he can do to Canelo as well. Canelo, they say he's unbeatable. What do you think?
Canelo, I saw Mayweather deal with him. Just the ring smarts.
But he was 21.
Yeah, but still, ring smarts beats Canelo. I mean, you don't go up toe to toe with a guy. I'd rather see Callum go with Billy J Saunders. I think that's a good domestic.
Who wins?
I've got to go with Callum,
Yeah. Who wins?
Yeah, I think Callum as well.
Yeah.
He's just built like an ox, mate. Like, for me, he's got everything. Fight on the inside as well, which is very impressive. He fights well on the inside. Obviously, on the outside, jab.
Got good left foot.
Yeah, got good left foot, body shots as well.
A great future fight, not yet, I don't think he's ready, would be a 175 Callum Smith versus Buatsi.
Nah, not yet.
No, you're not yet. I'm saying in the future. Or Yard.
I think Buatsi should go for one of the light heavyweight fight champions first, man. I don't think he should fight Smith yet.
No, not yet. I'm just saying in the future, 2, 3, 4 years. Could be.
Yeah, if they both win a world title, then it adds a bit more currents to the account in terms of the fight. But in terms of, for me, no, at the moment, no.
No, you're nowhere near.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of domestic fights that could happen out there. But
you think Yard is ready for Kovalev?
Do you know what? I give it to Anthony Yard that he's travelling all the way to Russia for this. And do you know what? He's showing that every other fight is not about the money. He's taken a 75-25 split. Now that's a true fighter right there. That's not just about the money. It's about.
Does he need a knockout? Yeah. Does he need a knockout to win that fight in Russia?
Oh yeah, definitely. So I think that's the only way he's going to beat Kovalev.
Can he knock him out?
That's the thing, man.
You don't believe he can knock him out?
I believe that.
I don't see him knocking out Kovalev. In Russia, I don't see it. I just can't see it.
I believe Kovalev's going to win this fight. I'll be honest.
So do I.
I think he'll just outbox him. He won't knock out Yard. He'll just outbox him.
He'll outbox him, or it'll be a decision win, or what will be. It's in Russia, man.
Oh yeah.
No offense.
Yeah, no, I think Kovalev will win, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes over there and he can knock him out, because I've seen Alvarez knock out Kovalev recently, and Alvarez is pretty much. Do you think Alvarez possesses more punching power than Yard?
No.
Nah.
Well then, so he's capable. It's like boxing. Anyone can get.
Yeah,
knocked,
but
anyone can
then
get
he's
knocked
going
out.
to need a knockout. I think Jan is
course.
going to need that knockout.
To make a statement as well at the same time.
Make a statement and
Yeah.
to make sure that the fight goes.
Well, let's hope Yard wins because I want to see him against Buatsi. I think the whole nation wants to see this fight. Obviously, another controversial fight that happened that night, Katie Taylor. It didn't end the way we wanted it to end. She literally got outboxed. I thought
Got bullied.
she got bullied. I'm surprised at one point the referee didn't stop it. She shouldn't be the unified women's champion right now, undisputed.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I was actually really disappointed with her performance. Really disappointed. Fair due to the opponent, it was a person.
Yeah.
Dominated the ring. Came forward, kept coming forward at will for most of the fight. I never seen Katie Taylor get chased down the ring like that in any of her fights. She landed her jabs very well. Every time she threw a shot, and it basically just rocked her head back, snapped her head back every time she landed a shot on Taylor. Taylor was getting that, not just like she was getting beat to the punches, but she was actually getting bullied in terms of like she was leaning on her a lot of ring bullying as well. For me, she lost that fight. I don't know how. What's the judge's scorecards? 94, 96.
Something like that.
On two of the scorecards. Don't know where they got that from. That was a joke.
Yeah, it's happening a lot in boxing with these judges, man. I don't know where they get them from.
Yeah, it was a robbery, and it was a tough fight to lose, to get robbed from a fight like that. After a performance like that, it's not right. But sets up a rematch, good rematch.
Yeah. On the AJ Ruiz undercard?
Maybe. Yes, see, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you could.
Down 0-2 maybe.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she lost that fight, man. And that was sad to see that the girl, she walked out the ring straight away. Like,
So this weekend, obviously, the return of Triple G, new trainer in line as well, against a guy called Steve Rolls. So he's ranked number 79 in the world. He's 84 wins, 14 losses in amateur. He's only got 19 pro fights, 19-0, 10 knockouts. It's safe to say, let's not underestimate the guy, obviously, because of the Ruiz thing, but let's just say, it's safe to say he's going to blow him away, right?
well, I looked on his resume. I didn't recognise one fighter, but then he's only had 19 fights. So it's more of a keep busy fight for GGG, if you ask me. I think he'll do. We won't see a shock. We won't see a shock because Canelo GGG is coming soon. So
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, for me, Triple G will get him out inside 5 rounds. I think inside 5 rounds.
Yeah. So do you agree with Dean that it's going to be Triple G Canelo next?
Yeah, I think that's what Canelo wants.
that's what's building
that's what they want.
The trilogy?
Yeah, of course.
Who takes it?
Man, this is why I want to see how Jonathan Banks, because he's training GGG right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's trained with Stewart. He's learned from Stewart, and he's also trained with Stewart. He's trained Klitschko with Stewart. So this guy's got a lot of pedigree. I'd like to see how different he is from Sanchez, and see GGG's style, how it affects GGG, and how he'll.
I think Canelo will beat him again. You know why? Because as I said, you can't teach old dog new tricks. I think Canelo, he's used to fighting the way he has for all these years, like how he was with Sanchez. Takes a lot of shots to the head. Has minimal head movement, absolute minimal head movements.
Yeah,
Keeps walking.
this is what I mean.
Punches.
Yeah.
He's like basically just sucks up punches like a sponge. And obviously with a granite chin like he's got, he can do that. But for me, against a fighter who's like Canelo, I can see him probably getting beat on points.
Yeah, I'm not excited for the trilogy, if I'm really honest. Before we go, guys, one more thing. Joseph, I was shocked with this, but then I kind of thought about it and I thought, you know what, Eddie Hearn is actually smart at doing it. So Joseph Parker signed with Matchroom. First thing I did, I messaged Jermaine. I was like, what is going on? But then I thought, thinking about the potential fights that Joseph Parker could do with Matchroom, maybe a rematch with Dylan White, maybe a fight with David Price. He's got people, Chisora, you know what I mean? So you got Dave Allen, you got a couple of heavyweights there and then you could cross the border and try and fight maybe like Frank Warren's people, Gorman, Dubois, Joe Joyce. Fury, yeah. I think that fight's going to happen after Schwartz. I honestly believe that. But they're building a potential fight with Chisora, which I think is a great fight. Who wins that fight?
Parker on points.
Yeah, Parker on points.
I agree, Parker. I can't see Chisora blasting him out.
Hey, he did it against Takam.
Parker just one of the fighters. He doesn't want to get knocked out. He'd rather lose on points. Look at where he fights. Very, very technical. He's not many people can look at when he fought Joshua. That fight, he just wanted to stay in the fight as long as possible. He did not want to get knocked out. That's why the fight was so boring. One fight I was trying to box different to how I usually box, and one fight I just wants to stay in the fight, and that's why it was so boring. I can see Parker winning on points for me.
I see Parker just peppering him all night and just staying out of range, and Chisora just hunting him down, but not really getting anywhere. To be honest, that's why.
Cool. Guys, that's all we have for tonight. Join us next week as we talk about Tyson Fury versus Schwartz and much more. Take care. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Take care.